This is Tutor Nick P, and this is quote 120. The quote today is by Ambrose Redmoon. All right, he's a writer. It's the first time we're covering one of his quotes. Let's take a look at the quote. Courage is not the absence of fear, but rather the judgment that something is more important than fear. Okay, let's look at the note here. When I hear this quote, I think of some of the protesters who followed Martin Luther King Jr. From some early photos in the early days of the civil rights movement, you could see fear in the eyes of the marchers, who realized there was a good chance they would be beaten by the police or shot with water cannons, etc. Yeah, sometimes you've seen them, they were kind of walking arm in arm, and they really look scared. They're like, oh my God, what's going to happen to us? What's going to happen to us? But they still did it. So let's continue here. Early days. All right, good. So, yet they still found the courage to do it. I guess, like the quote says, they realized the movement was more important than their physical pain. They still did it, even though they didn't lose the fear. The fear was there. You could see the fear on their face, but they knew that what they were doing was more important. All right, and just one more example like this. At the same time, I also think of the Fukushima 50. Remember when Fukushima happened? They call them Fukushima 50, but there might have actually been a little bit more than 50. They were the ones who volunteered to stay behind when they knew they would be exposed to a lot of radiation. Any of those who stayed behind to secure the reactor only found the courage because they knew that what they were doing was more important than their risk of death. Unfortunately, I do think from what I heard that most of them did end up coming down with cancer soon after that. And many of them did kind of sacrifice their lives. So anyway, it's a good quote. I hope you got it. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.